No pay-to-win MMORPG games is the most played MMORPG games that are really able to engage and attract more players to enjoy the game. Even the loyal player would feel happy to obtain a great experience while playing. I'm pretty sure you will get a lot of references to attract you in playing games. Please help this video get 200 likes, thanks! Top 10 Best No Pay-to-Win MMORPG Games for Android and iOS. Free-to-play MMORPG games mobile. You can support this channel and send us a special thanks. Teraland. I would easily recommend this game to everyone who's love an hardcore MMORPG because this game seems has a high potential to dominate the MMORPG and create a new games market of no anime MMO. Seriously, the developer of the Tencent company will be focusing on the player versus player or PvP and also player versus enemy or PvE. I'm pretty sure these features is what the player is looking for, but actually there is one thing that will make this game become the most played MMORPG. Because what you do should be done manually, which means no autoplay MMORPG like the grinding, combat and quest. The combat mechanism is really smooth action and movement. We can even navigate the characters while they are attacking the monster. This is a great way to make space and get the best range to the enemy. If you would like a game with PC quality, then Teraland is the best choice because the graphic can be optimized into 4K Full HD. Teraland is the best no pay-to-win MMORPG games for Android iOS you must play. Spire MMORPG. I will be really happy to let my subscriber know if this game should get more attention to the player. Honestly, this game should be downloaded over 1 million players because it's pretty worthy game. Spire MMORPG is the best no pay-to-win MMORPG games for Android iOS that can be played on any device's level. We can even adjust the game's frame rate into 120 FPS, which will get a great experience to the player. I really love the concept, it's fully no autoplay at all. The skills should be tapped manually, even the basic attack we need to lock the target by ourselves. But overall, I feel it's kind of a casual MMORPG because the game's level difficulty is pretty fair. We can easily hunt and grind the monster and get the variety of a rare equipment when we have a levels gap between our hero and the monster. Always try to strengthen your armor to create cool auras around you and it will look pretty engaging. The exclusive wings would be a great option as well. To improve our combat strength, we can recruit pets and also learn and master a new skill. There are 3 main job selections, which are Warrior, Rogue, and Guardian. Spire is the best no pay-to-win MMORPG games you must play with a lot of active players and become the most played MMORPG games for Android iOS. Sword Art Online. Sword Art Online integral factors. Wow, it's surprising to see these MMORPG still exists until now and keeps having a newbie players and has a loyal players as well. The game is still alive actually. I think it's because this game is no pay-to-win MMORPG games on Android iOS, that's why the game can last longer. The gameplay is absolutely amazing. I really love how the game has a unique feature, so we cannot choose the class at the beginning, but in combat we can switch the weapon and also the skill will be adjustable based on the weapon we are using on. The gameplay is absolutely magnificent. It has a fast combat and lets the player unleash a variety of skill, but it will consume some energy. We will have an ally on our side and hunt the monster together. While in the city, I can see some players have a high level characters with a great aura and cool sword and armor design. There are so many submissions we can accept to obtain an extra reward. Sword Art Online integral factor is one of the best MMORPGs, are playable for mid-range pawns and no pay-to-win MMORPG games for Android iOS. Will to Power MMORPG. I think this game needs more update to interact with more new players to play it. In fact, I really love how the game has a great design and graphic, but seriously, there are tons of things that we can update it on, like the camera view should easily rotate, and also there is no main city, which is pretty important to visit, so the main character can go into the city and upgrade the equipment rather than just using the menu button to do everything at once. I would say this MMORPG is no pay-to-win game because we can easily grind some equipment by visiting so many places. It has more than 20 areas with a rare drop rate for weapon and armor. We also can come into PvP arena, but remember to learn a new skill by spending some gold. Overall, this game needs a massive game developer to continue this project, and hopefully we'll get a specific update to make a will to power MMO game become no pay to win MMORPG games for Android iOS. Iruna Online. Iruna Online, Asobimo is one of the best games developer of the MMORPG genre. Especially for this game it has a very light version of MMORPG that's playable for any kind of devices right now. Seriously, the game will easily run perfectly on your device, and I guarantee for it. There is no delay, no ping issue, and everything will perfectly give a great experience. Just to let you know, this game has existed for more than 10 years, but I'm proud seeing of Iruna Online is one of the best no pay to win MMORPG games for mobile even in this era. The game keeps giving the player a high drop rate from common monster or even the boss monster. We can hunt together with some friends and get your new team up to kill the enemy faster and successfully make the grinding getting easier. This is the reason why in the village we can still meet so many active players, and Iruna still become the most played MMORPG in any era. The gameplay mechanism is really simple. We just need to come closer into the enemy and tap the attack button to lock the target. Honestly, the graphics are really good for a classic MMORPG with such a small size game for mobile. Albon Online. Albon Online. When I try to put Albon on my list, then I become a 50-50. The other side, many people who love to play an hardcore MMORPG want to reach the top rank in PvP. Always criticism about the game system, but for me, I would honestly say this game is really good for no pay to win who's love to enjoy the game with so many features it has. So this game would be a great choice to play a casual MMORPG and kill over time every second. The gameplay of Albon Online is we will start in a medieval era of Viking design. Every hero will freely get a horse to explore such a wide world. We can gather a variety of materials to collect and craft some armor we want. The PvP features will let the player join in massive players. This is a great way to interact with more players to do a trade system, which trade system is pretty difficult and rare to find out on the other MMO. For Albon Online, the more you play it, the more you will get high graphic MMORPG games for mobile. Make sure you are always visiting the village to see how many active players still go around freely. Best MMORPG of all time in PvP genre games for Android iOS. RPG Aerot Tales Aerot Tales Online MMORPG. This is my top list of no pay to win MMORPG that has so many features we can play and enjoy. And I think this game is the only MMORPG that has a complete option for players to get a great MMO experience. In Aerot Tales Online, we can do a trade between the players and also open stalls at the city or plaza so we can sell the items that we obtain from the monster and let the other player pick which stall they will open. The one features that I really enjoy is we can ask the other players to do a PvP or player versus player to measure how strong our character are. This MMORPG is fully no autoplay. We should search for the mission by asking the NPC that has a quest icon and clear the mission by ourselves. These all features make the loyal players keep playing it until some of them have reached a higher level. Can you imagine Aerot Tales Mobile has one server which we can meet the whole player in one map area. This game is the best not pay to win MMORPG games for Android iOS. Hardwood Online. Hardwood Online. Never underestimate the pixel art game MMORPG because this game is the best example of how the MMORPG created by a serious developer. Seriously, it has a great experience on how no pay-to-win MMORPG games should be. Even we can play the games on cross-platform, which on Android, iOS and PC. This game doesn't have any PvP, which we can enjoy the MMO in casual gameplay by doing so many things like a survival experience which are killing the monster, get some stone and chop down the tree to obtain some resources that need to craft a new equipment like weapon or armor. We need to keep crafting to level up the crafting's level. Sometimes we need to grind with our friends for looting some equipment through the drops item with a different sub-extra ability to strengthen the equipment. The game is absolutely phenomenal. Even the server is always full, making Hardwood Online become the most played MMORPG games for Android, iOS, and no pay-to-win MMORPG games for mobile and PC. Diablo Immortal. Diablo Immortal. When our team decided to put this game into our list of no pay-to-win MMORPG games, then we realized the player will become two sides, which are a pro and contra side. But in my opinion, Diablo Immortal will become a no pay-to-win game if we are only focusing on the storyline and not competing in the PvP mode. Because on the storyline gameplay, we can easily get a rare piece of equipment from a common monster or elite monster. We can manage our hero to a stronger character to wipe the enemies out until the higher level of the enemies. In-game, we'll get a support from an ally. They will help us in the combat, but with a less damage actually. Way better we do a team up with another players to clear every mission faster. Diablo Immortal has the same vibes as the previous successor that makes the fans love to play it on mobile and PC. On Play Store, it can keep his high score in 4.8 point star by 10 million downloaders. Best no pay-to-win MMORPG games for Android, iOS. Orus Online. Orus Online MMORPG. This is the only MMORPG game from Asobimo that has a PvP features, but we should get into the arena to enjoy the PvP. The game has so many active players, but we need to pick the first channel and first server because mostly they are all playing on that channel at all. I'm pretty sure all players would love playing it because the game has very low requirements to enjoy the whole gameplay. Even at the city, when so many players still stand and be active there, then our opponent can easily perfectly run it in a massive players number. We should get into the open world to kill the monster around. I love how the developer keeps so many different equipment with so much flashy aura. Orus Online has a 322 MB size, which is a very small size game and still has the best MMORPG no pay to win for mobile. Skylore. Bonus, Skylore. This game will become the best free-to-play MMORPG games for Android, iOS. Look at how the score reached 4.8 star within 500,000 downloader. In the game, we don't need to spend a lot of time and we are still able to compete with other players in the arena. The game's graphics remind me of a nice classical MMORPG which is pretty engaging and addictive to play. There are so many players still playing it, especially when we are in the city. We can team up with friends and start to dominate the dungeons. The control mechanism is the only thing that the developer should be focusing on, like adding a new D-pad controller so the player can select two different navigation systems rather than only tapping. In fact, this game plays by so many mobile gamers. Skylore is the best no pay-to-win MMORPG free-to-play games for Android, iOS. Toram Online. Bonus, Toram Online. By expanding their platforms in PC and mobile that make the players get more active by a newcomer. This is a great move by the developer that we should support and the other MMORPG games should follow it. Honestly, I really want this game to have a PvP features, but the developer wants to keep it become a casual game. The newest update let the players way faster to enjoy the world by running in actions. If you want to play endless grinding equipment, then Toram Online will become the first option. We can get a specific material after fighting the bosses. I will rate 10 to 10 and perfect for it to become the best no pay to win games MMORPG for Android, iOS and PC. Thank you very much for watching and feel free to give your opinion about these all games. Please help this video get to 100 likes. Thanks.